I bet you have no idea how deep-rooted the problem of India's exam paper leaks are, and newsflash, Dharmander Pradhan is just a bug in the system. Let me explain you this infestation. They happen because one exam can decide who gets a lifelong security, and that makes the question paper worth stealing. In fact, in 1967, economist Gordon Willett explained what happens when government creates something scarce and highly valuable, such as licenses, contract, or a permanent job. Economist Ann Cougar later called this phenomenon rent-seeking. People spend huge amount of time and money to capture an existing price instead of creating a new value. A government exam or any competitive exams in India is exactly that kind of price. It offers stable income, protection from dismissal, social status and a long-term security that much of the private and informal sector or economy does not provide. When crores of people compete for only few thousand jobs, even a small advantage becomes extremely valuable. That is why a market forms around the competitive examinations, be it a legal coaching that sells better preparation or a paper leak network that sells illegal advantage. They are not morally equal, but economically both exist because candidates are desperate to move ahead in the same ranking system. But a valuable paper alone does not create an organized crime. The crime grows when the reward is high and the chances of getting caught is low. Economist Gray Becker argued that people commit crimes when they expect gain is greater than expected cost, and the cost is just not the punishment, it is a punishment multiplied by the probability of detection or getting caught. India's 2024 law did increase the penalties for examination malpractices, but harder prison terms will not discourage criminals if paper custody remains weak. Investigations take years and convictions are next to negligible. And just see the delta here. In NEET 2024, around 23 lakh candidates competed for approximately 1 lakh MBBS seats. In Railway Group D recruitment, more than a crore applicant competed for roughly 32,000 posts. The gap between winning and losing is enormous. Winning can mean a stable career. Losing can mean a returning to an uncertain job market. That gap is what makes leagues so profitable. India of course needs independent examination bodies, randomized allocation and all those bells and whistles. But the deeper solution is creating a private sector jobs with better wages, stability and workers' protection. Examination paper may be stolen from the printing rooms, but the market for them begins much earlier. In an economy where one examination decides who gets security, send this to someone who thinks paper leaks are only cyber security problem.